Check. Be nimble. Check. Be sly. Check. Repent before you die. Check your life. Check your dreams. Check. They'll cause eternal scream.
Street stocks making their way to the field tonight. Heat number 1 of 2. Let's introduce you to our field of 7. Starting 7th on the inside of row number 4, the 67R. Ladies and gentlemen, from Jacksonville, Rudy Zaragoza. Sunday night's winner in the 2 from Jacksonville. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jimmy Miller. Brandon Bilger gets paired up along him on row number 3. He starts 5th in the 17B. John Preston starts 4th. He's in the black and white 79. Cletus Coates draws the 3rd pill. He's in the 34X. On the outside, row number 2, the Smooth Criminal celebrating a birthday this weekend. Let's hear it for Mike Jackson. Leading the field around in pole position for heat number 1, the red and white 16, ladies and gentlemen, of Andrew Allwood. First of 2 heats here tonight in our Dirt Car UMP Street Stock Series. Modifieds, you will be up shortly to staging. Modifieds, you will be up shortly to staging. Once again, guys, along turn number 2 and on the backstretch, we've got to have you away from the fence, please. Guys standing back on the turns from turn number 2, we've got to have you away from the fence. Take a few steps back, make your way into the grandstands. We cannot have you sitting close along that fence line. Yellows are down. Here we go around. Jackson and Allwood lead the field for heat number 1. Trouble up on turn 4. John Preston gets into Rudy Zaragoza. And that's going to bring out a yellow flag here in heat number 1. Preston and Zaragoza got tied up coming around turn number 4. Zaragoza got up onto the lip and onto the wall. Rudy Zaragoza gives us a hand out the window. Looks like everything might be all right. After a nifty little ride in the 67R, got up on the lip, got up on the side wall, and came back down safely, but they're going to get him on the hook and back to the pit area. And we'll reset the field in heat number 1. The race field slowly comes back around turn number 4 and into the front stretch as they wrap up, getting Rudy Zaragoza on the hook tonight and back to the pits after a tough little run in there with John Preston. Let's hear it for Rudy Zaragoza, everybody, in the 67R. We'll hopefully see him again later on in the feature event this evening. But for now, we're going to get the rest of the field reset and back to green flag here very shortly in heat number 1. Mike Jackson, Andrew Allwood, and Cletus Coates, our first 3 of 6 as we round around the backstretch. And we're going to bring out the yellow flag. Randy Sandridge did not like what he saw on the restart. Once again on that single file restart, we're asking drivers to stay nose to tail until they hit the cone. The 17B of Braden Bilger, the guilty party there, and he'll move back 2 spots. Drivers come back around on turns 3 and 4. We'll give it another try on the restart. Here we go, green at Jacksonville. Mike Jackson grabs a big lead on the restart as Cletus Coates giving Andrew Allwood all he can handle in the backstretch, trying to take over that second position. Jimmy Miller sits in 4th, followed by Bilger and John Preston rounding out the field of 6 as nobody is looking to touch Mike Jackson right now in heat number 1. And a spin around on turn number 4. That's the 17B of Braden Bilger. And that'll bring out another caution. Our third caution here in heat number 1 comes out for the 17B of Braden Bilger as he spins around in turn number 4. Keep an eye on the 16 of Andrew Allwood and the 34X of Cletus Coates. A nice battle going on for 3rd and 2nd place right now in this heat. As Bilger gets spun around and he'll rejoin the field. Braden Bilger trying to sneak up into 4th place. He's trying to sneak around Jimmy Miller, last week's winner of the street stock class, but the number 2 says not so fast. Mike Jackson leads our field back around to the front stretch, followed by Allwood and Cletus Coates. Jimmy Miller and Bilger having a nice battle for 4th and 5th right now as they make their way to the back stretch. The white flag comes out for the 89 of Mike Jackson. Checkered flag in heat number 1 goes to Mike Jackson in the 89. Andrew Allwood will take 2nd, followed by Cletus Coates, Braden Bilger, Jimmy Miller, and John Preston. Let's introduce you to the 7 cars on the sheet here in heat number 2. Starting 7th tonight on the inside of row number 4, the 23 of Thomas Angelo. A multiple-time winner here in the Street Stock Series this season at Jacksonville. From Galesburg, Illinois, the 1 of Robert Cottom starts 6th. He's paired alongside the 6, starting 5th on the inside of row number 3. That is David Mowery. John Jackson in the orange and white 47 starts 4th. He's on the outside of row number 2, paired up with the 14 of Wes Bisenthal in the 14. Paul Bulpett starts 2nd tonight. He's on the outside of row number 1 in the 26B. And drawing pill number 1 for heat number 2 from Jacksonville, Illinois, the 711 of Justin Lane. Yellows are down as Justin Lane leads our field of 7 in heat number 2. And here we go. Green flag in Jacksonville. Everybody in the front of the pack bunched up as we come back around to turns 1 and 2. Justin Lane on the outside drops really fast on the outside as he got caught up on the wall in turn number 2. The 7-11 led the field, and now he's dropped back to the second, third, and fourth, along with Robert Cottam in the 26B of John Jackson, Thomas Angelo, and David Mallory rounding out the field a few car lengths behind, but the 14 of Wes Bissenthal leading things as we come back around to the start finish line. White flag comes out for Wes Bissenthal, the 14. Robert Cottam holding on to second, followed by Justin Lane in the 26B of Paul Volman. Mallory and Jackson tied up close neck and neck for 5th and 6th, followed by Angelo in 7th. Here comes the checkered flag for Wes Bissenthal, the 14. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of heat number 2. Let's hear it for the orange and white 14 of Wes Bissenthal. Robert Cottam finishes up second place, followed by the 7-11 of Justin Lane. Paul Volbett finishes in 4th in the 26B, followed up by John Jackson in the 47. David Mallory and Thomas Angelo rounding out our field of 7. We're going to get ready for tonight's Dirt Car UMP Street Stocks feature, folks. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. 14 on the sheet. We're going to get 14 on the track, and this, hold on to your hats, it's going to get loud here at Jacksonville. Let's go down the feature lineup here tonight on the outside. Starting 14th, the 23 of Thomas Angelo, along with Rudy Zaragoza in the 67R. John Jackson starts 12th. He's paired along with John Preston in the 79 in row number 6. David Mallory starts 10th. He's in the 6th car tonight, along with Jacksonville's own Jimmy Miller in the 2, starting 9th. Paul Volbett starts 8th tonight. He's in the 26B car, along with the 17B of Braden Bilger in 7th. Justin Lane from Jacksonville, Illinois in the 711, paired along with Cletus Coates in the 34X. He starts 5th. Robert Cottam from Galesburg, Illinois starts 4th. He's in the 1 car, along with Andrew Allwood in the 16, starting 3rd. Your front row, Wes Bissenthal in the 14. One to go as we come back around here at the start-finish line. The smooth criminal Mike Jackson will be your feature leader as we come to lead this field of 14 cars. Down to one winner tonight here at the Jacksonville Speedway. Once again, after we get wrapped up tonight, the Knoxville Nationals will be airing live down in the Hall of Fame Lounge. We encourage you to stop by, check out some feature action. But here we go. Green flag for the street stock feature at Jacksonville. The yellow flag comes out. Yellow flag comes out for the 67R of Rudy Zaragoza. He spins around on turn number 2, and we go to our first caution here of the street stock feature tonight. Zaragoza battling some hood issues, that hood not wanting to stay down on the top of the 67R. We get the field reset as Zaragoza makes his way into the infield. Mike Jackson, Wes Bisenthal lead our field of now 13 as they come around to the backstretch. Modifieds to staging. Modified cars will be ready for you at staging, please. Modifieds, please report to staging. Yellows are down, green flags high. Here we go, one more time at Jacksonville. We are 3 wide towards the back of the pack. That includes the 6 of David Mowery, the 2 of Jimmy Miller, and the 26B of Paul Boltman as they got 3 wide towards the back of the pack. But up near the front, Wes Bisenthal holding off Mike Jackson right now with the 14, followed by Robert Cotto, Justin Lane, and Andrew Allwood, your top 5 of 14 here running right now in the street stock feature. Braden Bilger coming up next. He's in 6th, followed by Cletus Coates in the 34X in 7th. David Mowery has opened up a little bit of a lead on that back half of the pack in 6th. He sits in 8th. Whoa, trouble on turn 1. One more time. And we'll bring out the yellow flag. Trouble over on turns 1 and 2 as we got 3 wide in the back of the pack here in the street stock feature, the 26B. got spun around on the 67R. The 47 was right there in the middle of it all as well, but John Jackson able to get clean and clear. Zaragoza comes to the infield. And the 26th ball, Pulpit's going to make his way back to rejoin the field. Wes Bisenthal, your current leader up on the 14. Mike Jackson in the 89 sits at second, followed by Robert Cottam, Justin Lane, Andrew Allwood, Braden Bilger, Cletus Coates, Jimmy Miller, and Dave Mowery. Thomas Angelo up beside him, followed by John Preston and now John Jackson to finish up our field. Alan Motley says he likes the lineup. Randy Standridge drops the yellows. One more lap around and we'll go back to green. Four laps completed as we go back to green here in tonight's Street Stock Feature. Bisenthal, Cottam, and Mike Jackson paired up tight, nose to nose here as we come around. Mike Jackson trying to spin low and take the lead. Can he hold on as they go into the back stretch? It's nose to nose with Bisenthal. He gets the sprint back out and he takes the lead as we come back around to turns 3 and 4. A little bit of contact between Jackson and Bisenthal. Great racing here tonight in the Street Stock Feature. Robert Cottam right on the outside trying to keep held hold. Justin Lane sits in fourth in the 7-11, followed by Andrew Allwood in the 16 and Braden Bilger in the 17B in sixth place. Cletus Coates in seventh, Jimmy Miller in eighth, as this race has really started to develop. We bring out the yellow flag. Somebody's lost a part. The 79 of John Preston makes his way back to the pits as we reset the field here for the Dirt Car UMP Street Stock Feature. Mike Jackson leads the field as we come back to green one more time in our Dirt Car UMP Street Stock Feature. We're going to go yellow once again. Yellow for the 14 of Wes Bisenthal as he just lost the back bumper, getting caught going into turn number 1. The back bumper flies off the 14 of Wes Bisenthal as he comes into turn number 1. Cody Kitzelman gets it picked up really quick on the infield. Who knew Cody Kitzelman could move that fast? Mike Jackson will lead our field as we come back around the start-finish line, and the race field gets reset in single start. Jackson, Bisenthal, Cottom, Lane, Allwood, Bilger, Coates, Miller, Angelo, and John Jackson rounds out our field. Yellow flag is dropped. Green flag will be in the air as we come back around here on turn number 4. Trouble for the 7-11 and the 17B. Yellow flag comes out. The yellow flag comes out for the 7-11 of Justin Lane and the 17B of Braden Bilger. Justin Lane was running in 4th at the moment, got caught up on the high side of that wall. And as he came back down, he caught into the 17B of Braden Bilger. A tough break for both cars. Justin Lane was running in 4th, Braden Bilger in the top half of the field in the 17B. Bilger and Lane both out of the vehicles examining the damage. As once again, the 7-1-1 of Justin Lane got caught up on the wall in turn number 1, spun back towards the infield and caught the inside of Brandon Bilger. Three laps remaining here in the street stock feature as we are working on the 17B of Braden Bilger and the 7-11 of Justin Lane. The rest of the field has stopped there on the backstretch as we try to get things moving. It is a tough go for that 7-1-1 to get anywhere. Lane had started 6th tonight, moved all the way up to 4th, got spun around on his own accord there as he got into the upper part of the wall on turn number 2, came back around to the inside and caught Braden Bilger in the 17B as he was coming in on the inside. Let's hear it for the 17B of Braden Bilger, everybody, as he makes his way back to the pit area. Tough break for the 17B this evening. But we know we'll see him back again here at the Jacksonville Speedway sooner than later. And they work to get Justin Lane pulled into the infield as well in the 7-11. Alan Motley's getting the field reset here in the scoring tower. We're going to get back to yellow as we have 3 laps left here in the Street Stock feature, down to 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. 3 more features to go. Modifieds, Micros, and Hornets. And, of course, we encourage you, head down to the Hall of Fame Lounge, the Knoxville Nationals. Airing live down in the Hall of Fame Lounge after we get wrapped up here at Jacksonville. You don't have to go anywhere. Enjoy a beautiful, nice Friday night here at the Jacksonville Speedway. We're going back to green. This time around, Mike Jackson, Wes Bisenthal, Robert Cottom, your top 3. As we are 3 laps to go. White flag comes out, 1 lap to go for the 89 of Mike Jackson as he leads the fields around turns number 1 and 2. Bisenthal, Cottom, Allwood, and Coates, the top 5 right now. Let's see if Bisenthal can get him. He tries the high line, not going to happen. Checkered flag for Mike Jackson in the 89.
Over and over again, my friend.